Well, hello, everybody. I am doing this. I have no idea where this is going. Where is this going? No clue. So I just picked up a Mac Mini M1 from Costco. I'm flushed. I'm having heart problems. Anyways, I picked up an M1 from Costco because my laptop was starting to struggle. My Intel laptop for Macintosh started to struggle. So I picked up an M1, the cheapest one that was available. The problem is that it had, I think, 256 gigs of memory. My previous laptop had 330 gigs of applications. So you can start to see there's a problem. So I have to really, really minimize my what's on my machine and my workflow. So I want to kind of share this very quickly. I have a meeting in 15 minutes, so I thought I'd jump in here and turn this off. So this is now my desktop, and I'll move that over there. So just so you can see my face. I want to see my face. Who doesn't want to see my face? Look at all that. Shoot, where am I going to put my face? I'll put it right there. I'll put it over here. I'll put it over there. That's good. Now the spaceship's there. I'll put that there. Who cares? I'm doing this on the fly. So here's my hard drive, which you can see has radically reduced memory. Oh my God, beyond radically reduced. 245 gigs, of which I have 139 available, 62 purgeable. I don't understand. Anyways, bottom line, I have an SSD, actually two of them, and then an archive. These are all connected through Thunderbolt. This is also Thunderbolt. And then this is connected through, gosh almighty, USB 3? I'm sure. So these are relatively fast, like ridiculously fast, and I will show you how quick those go. But that's what my solution has been, is to have an external drive. This backs up to every night to a network drive, which is my old Mac router with a hard drive attached to it. It is slow, and it's sometimes still backing up. If I'm doing video files, it's still backing up 8 to 10 hours after I've gone to bed. So when I get up in the morning, it's still uploading. Anyways, so here I have my workflow for just a standard day. These are all of my Google Drives. So Google Drives allows you to map drives to your machine. So I'm going to open up one of these so you can see these are my Google Drives that are mapped. I hate that they're on the top. Every time I reboot, they go to the top. So I'm going to move this down here. There, perfect. But I can access them quickly through here. So if I have to drop files, I can just effectively drop it right on there, and it will drop it right into my Google. There it goes. There it goes, right into my Google Drive. And that's for all three of these. All three of my drives are here. And what I should do is probably put these into a tabbed setup where I have my three in a tab setup. Like, let's see if I can do this. Give me a tab. Yeah, like that. So I can just jump between my three Google Drives. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I don't know why I'm doing this. So Command T, drag it in there, get rid of you. Perfect. So now my three Google Drives are in one window. Great. So that's this side of the screen. These are all my hard drives. And then I have scans partitioned over here strictly because, give me a second. Wah! That's me. I don't want me. I do not want me. That's my Zoom window. I have my scans there because a lot of the times we're scanning documents both for home. We're trying to minimize our paper. So as soon as it comes in, I dump it onto the scanner. It scans it in. And so I need quick access to those things to rename. I have that folder right there. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see these icons. These are my daily icons of the clients that I'm working with. And this is really interesting as well for me, because these are, let's put it this way. This is me. This is my folder, opening up in a second window. But you'll see this is my personal folder, and it has the stuff that's my stuff that's for me. But if I'm on a client, let's just say More Than Baseball, this will open up. This folder is called To Sort, and I have a space at the beginning. So it says space To Sort, so it shows up at the top. Whenever I do a project, if I'm doing any work for More Than Baseball and I dump stuff to my desktop, which happens, or to my downloads folder, I drag it into MTB To Sort. And the thing is that the reason why I'm doing that is because my desktop, of course, has only 139 gigabytes left. That's my machine. This one goes right to an SSD. So it's basically dumping into a to sort in their column. So every one of my clients has a to sort folder. And so when I'm done working with them for the day, I'll just drop the stuff into their to sort. This actually shouldn't be there. Oh, it is. It does have to be there because I haven't set that up right. So it's a brand new client. So again, very quick access to my clients. I also, I'm sure you've noticed in my browser windows here, I have the icons listed at the top, and I'm thinking you can see my, yes, you can. So I have these map drives, downloads, and screenshots here as well. So I can quick access those. Again, very quick, just moving around. Sorry, let me finish a sentence before I just started that one. Very quick access to every place that I'm going to on a daily basis. Perfect. 10 minutes. So over here on this side, I've created a trash icon. Mac doesn't have that normally. And the reason why I don't have the menu bar anywhere on this screen is because it's on the second screen. My second screen is vertical. It's vertical. And so I have to drag it across and then throw it into trash. And so instead of that, this is my main workspace. I have a little icon here. It's just basically an alias, but it's an alias to my oh, fix alias. That's funny. I wonder why that is. That's no bueno. Really? Trash? Well, that's funny because that's been working up until, you know what I did? I just installed the second beta last night. That's good. I installed the second beta for 12. So about this Mac. Monterey beta, this is version 8. So this isn't even out yet. So I think what's happened is that's caused that alias to break. I set it up in Terminal. I can show you how to do that later. Anyways, so when a new project comes through, there's a couple other things. I have shortcuts for, like when this has passwords in it. So my mouse can open up, like I can quickly, by pressing a mouse click and open to search for applications. This is basically a Keynote. I can jump in there. I can also see my shortcuts. I have shortcuts here. I can run scripts. This is a program called, oh my God, why can't I think of the name of it? It's not Arthur, it's Butler. What's a butler's name? Oh my goodness gracious, why can't I think of the name of this? Alfred. Jeez, oh man. Oh, that's the other thing. I've also minimized my menu bar at the top. So my menu bar here has all of those icons hidden on a regular basis. So the only thing I have here is my Wi-Fi settings, because on streams I need to make sure that I'm hardwired. This is my password manager. This is if I have to capture video very quickly, record an area. This has my clipboard history. Also making GIFs. So when people ask how I can make something so quickly, it's generally I have these available right in my menu bar. Then I've got my Google Drive folder, which really doesn't need to be up here. I'm just making sure that it syncs. But once it does, actually, I can show you how I can move that. I'll say Preferences. I'm going to take my menu bar and I'm going to drag Google because I no longer need that here. I'll put that there. Is that right? That's eject. That's right, because that's OneDrive. Perfect. So this just keeps my menu bar pretty clean because I have to keep this up when I'm on everything but a stream. So I want to keep it as clean as possible. And then I can just expand that, and that rolls out to Plex and all of my other apps. And it shows that Google Drive's not even there anymore. That's hilarious. Why is that? That's good. That's a Mac thing. That's not a me thing. Preferences. Let me put it at the end and see if it likes that better. Good. There it is. It's up there now. It was hidden before. All right. It just didn't like to be in the middle. It wants to be in the end. So that's Zoom. That's Alfred. OneDrive, which I just need because I have to use my PC a couple times a month. All right. Anyways, then, so today and sort. This is just for, I told you if I have clients that I'm dumping things into and I have my own business and Bauer business, I can dump things in there to sort. Every one of these icons goes to a sort folder that I can sort out usually at the start of the week, over the weekend, or when I have downtime. But here are my things that are for today. Like if I'm working on something today, and the reason I'm doing this is like, why do you need all these things? Because I don't have any space on this machine, and I'm working generally with larger files, whether they be image or video files. So I have to dump them somewhere. This is where I'm dumping them. Then I have my own sort. So this is my sortable when I can't, like if I am doing something that requires a new client, or I'm doing correspondence, or I'm meeting that it doesn't go into personal. My personal stuff's more for memes and family stuff, but this sort is just things that don't fit a client. These are just catch-alls. But then if we have a new client, what we'll do is we'll go into our Bower folder, we'll go into clients. These are short because these are the archives. I'm not going to show you all of the clients, but there are 8 trillion of them. So what I do is I'll drag this folder. I have a shortcut for this too. But for now, I drag this because this actually is the only folder that lives on my desktop. It's called Project. This lives on my computer. But when I drag it in here, it creates a folder, a copy of it that has sort, video, seeing the sorts in there, and basically the things that we're working on with a client. So all I would do is create a new thing called, let's just say, Mindful Living Expert. And that'll be that. Now, if we are working on multiple projects, see, I can drag this project in into here and create an individual project like website. And what I would likely do at this point, like I would most likely, if the client's around for a while, I'd create a project folder and then drag this in there. Now, again, a lot of these things, you're like, why don't you already have project? And I'm like, shut up. I just realized that's probably going to make a lot of sense. So I'll put project in there. So these are general purpose if it's a one-off, but when we add projects, I'll create a projects folder in here. Projects. There you go. Projects. So in my project folder, I'll go. There you go. So now anytime I create a folder, a client, it'll go in there. And then you're like, how do you get these little icons? Well, one of the things that I do, and I have 5 minutes here, I use Keynote. Let me try to get in here. Let's go to my Extreme. Let's go to transfer. Let's go to Keynote themes. We're going to open up where are you? Touch Portal setup. There we go. Is this Keynote? Yes, it is. I know this seems like a lot of work, but it's actually, I live in front of my machine every day. So, oh, and it updated Keynote overnight too. So, hey, there's icons there. Yep, so continue. So what I'll do is I'll create a quick icon, like these are all in one. Let's go to new slide here. Let's go, I don't think Mindful Living has an icon. So what I think they don't have a logo, it's pretty small. So I would just create one here. I'd say sun. Hey, right there, perfect. And I blow that up to there, and I'd say color fill, and I make that yellow. And I'd say no border, no drop shadow. So I'd say copy, open up preview. It does this automatically when preview. Say new. There we go. There's the object. Say copy. And let's go back to the Finder where that guy is. Where's my Mindful Living? Clients, Mindful Living. Command I, get the info, and then paste it in there. There, that is that. So now I have Mindful Living Expert has its own little icon, which is a sun. And I can, if I do this before the folder gets in there, this will be assigned automatically by a script. Then I create an alias. And again, I have a script for this. There we go. So it does this automatically through Automator, which I don't think is working right now because of the updates. So anyways, that's generally at the start of a project, call this Mindful Living icon. Great. No, I don't want to go full screen. I want to quit that. I want to say quit. Then I've got to sort alias, and you're like, what the heck? So I'd add that wherever I need to. And this would be the new client. So I can make it Mindful Living. And there's that. So that is how I am running my day-to-day. And when I'm working on things like DaVinci Resolve, let's see, DaVinci Resolve, you'll see these files get flipping enormous. Like I'm talking gigs of data on these. Let's see if I have one. Do I have one downloaded? I'll just show you how fast these things can transfer. Let's do this. Well, I have another 2 minutes. I'm going to see if I can do this very quickly. Let's go to Command. Where's my browser? Google Chrome. Oh God, that's not what I wanted to see. Let's go to New. Oh, it needs to be updated because I just updated the freaking app, or I just updated the OS overnight, so it's causing me that problem. All right, so let's go to YouTube. Let's say if I wanted to find a video on YouTube, give it up. There we go. Content. Find me anything in here. I'm going to take this Dynasty House presentation from 2020. Copy. All right, so now I'm watching this, and you're like, oh, this is a video, right? If I wanted to pull this, it's unlisted. That's why it only has 25 views. So I copy this, go here, download video. It's going to download that video. Oh my God, these all have to be updated because that's stupid. Oh my God, I'm going to kick my own butt. So it downloads the video. This is not huge at all. Boop. Quiet. Go away. All right, get it out of here. So Dynasty House, it's downloading. You'll see how long it takes to download. It should not take that long, but I think I'm streaming here. But here's the thing. Once that downloads, and I want to put that into a folder. Let's go to Finder. There we go. Once we put that into a Finder, and we'll put it into the Extreme, and we're going to put that in Clients, and we're just going to dump that into Mindful Living Expert. This is how long it takes for that file. It's still downloading. You'll hear it go boom when it's done. But Dynasty House is right there. When I drag this over, this is how quick these SSDs are. So audio, video, that's it. It's over. It's already done. So then I can delete that and my download. So I basically empty the cache of my downloads for the day. All right, that is enough. I'm going back to work. I hope you have enjoyed that little walkthrough of my desktop and my workflow. If you are trying to make your workflow better, and need some assistance or thoughts on what's working for me and what's not, feel free to reach out. My email address is at the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye.